Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today I am taking two of my best friends of 25 years and making them watch the pilot of The L Word. So some really quick things just before we get into the video. One, there are portions of the video that are a little bit quiet. When people are first on camera, they're always quiet. I mean, go back and look at some of mine. And I've pumped up the volume as much as possible. There are a few little sentences and words that you just maybe couldn't quite make out if your hearing isn't 100%. So I've put text on the screen that I hope will fix that little problem. And also when we're actually watching the show and there's some clips, this mic is pretty new and I wasn't aware of how powerful it was, so it is picking up some of the episode. So when I do anything like this again, I will film it in a different way. But again, I've pumped up the clip as much as possible, and then I've also put some text on the screen. The clips that I'm showing are very small portions of the video because, as you guys know by now, I mean, you definitely know that Showtime doesn't like to have you using long clips, so it's not possible to do that anyway. So this little portion with the clips, and then most of the video is us talking about it and what they thought. So just to let you know, the clips is only a little portion. And my friends actually really enjoyed the episode, so we're going to do this again for the entirety of season 1. They're going to go away and watch the episodes, and then we're going to have like a season 1 discussion. So we'll be filming that in, like, obviously, as I said, in a different way. And I'm really looking forward to it. So one last thing is, I don't normally do this, plug a video in a video, but this week I did a video that is called The Lesbian News. It's like Jennifer Beals and Kristen Stewart breaking news, because I've changed the title a few little times. And I would love if you guys could check it out. It's something that I want to do week to week. So let me know if you've seen it, if you enjoy it, what you think, and hopefully we can make that a weekly thing. So enough preamble, let's get on to the video. As always, thanks for watching and I hope you enjoy. That's it, yeah. It's just so that I can sync it up easier. Not like saying action.
Oh, you need one of those things. We should get you one.
Oh yeah, be like,
oh
okay, take action. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am here with two of my besties, Claire and Katie, and we have just watched the pilot episode of The L Word.
Yes.
So we're going to show you some clips, and then we're going to talk about how they felt about it and who they liked, who they didn't like, what they thought was going on. But there is another person who did this.
Oh,
two straight friends, and now one of them's a lesbian.
I know that he loves.
She decided that she didn't want to act anymore, and now she's like a famous painter.
Oh really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. The woman who like made the show, she would always say that this character, Jenny, was like her when she was younger, and then Beth, who's the one driving, she is her when she's older. Yeah.
Glad you understood that.
Do you want it to be all three? Because it is going to be a baby too.
No.
No? Just me and Ed. Oh.
Sean Paul.
Where's the sperm?
The sperm's not involved right now.
Sperm.
She took it away. So
That's
look
what
at
I
it.
said. Oh, sorry. I thought
This is too weird for me.
like there and then.
I really, frankly, I find it incredibly.
The whole premise of the show, you'll see, is like that they're all kind of connected. They had literally a chart, like.
Oh my god.
It's literally the same. Later on, someone says you're like the Fonz for lesbians.
Before you were jail,
later on
On my way to get the Roxy.
No way. That's themselves.
Yeah.
But they literally go around the party acting like
Nor is original
this
YouTube
is party.
Oh,
right.
Well, they hosted it. I think so. Spoiler alert, but in
Oh, I could get one
the
of those.
reboot,
So we.
also hit
their
this.
kid is like
That's an
17 and
Oh,
in
right.
the show. Like,
We
yeah.
get
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Are they in the show?
That is
Thanks, Robin.
Tina,
Sure.
because
Fine.
the actress is like
Oh, right, you
painted,
said, yeah.
but she
come
still
on.
does come on.
Oh, okay.
So, who was your favourite character?
I quite...
Bet.
Bet.
I gravitate towards Bet.
Okay. That's a good answer. That's a good
I
answer.
also like Jenny. I feel like she's quite mysterious and I like her eyes.
I thought it was a bit too, like she would be annoying in the end.
Yeah, that is a good answer too, because a lot of people would describe her as annoying.
Annoying.
Yes, yeah, and
I
And
like
what was the
Shane.
lady called that owned the cafe, the Planet?
Marina, the
Oh,
temptress.
Marina.
Yeah, she was quite intense. Like I found
Intense.
her quite like,
Very intense.
yeah, she
Yeah.
was out for the pursuit.
She didn't really, even though she smiled, it's like she didn't really smile like in a nice way. Just like
Yeah.
aggressively.
Yeah. She was trying to reel her in with her eyes.
Yeah, some
Yeah,
people
she
have
was.
described her as a viper.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Yes.
Yeah. It's kind of weird to explain, like, because it goes like in a bit of a crazy direction sometimes. But in the 5th season, Jenny like writes this book. Well, in the 4th season, she writes a book, and then in the 5th season, they turn it into a movie. So they have to cast all of the roles, and then they film this movie, but they're filming like
In the
what we,
In
the
the-
audience, remember
yeah.
as the 1st season, and they even shoot that party at the beginning. Yeah, and it's like Jenny's reimagined, warped version of it. So they shoot it again, but it's like instead of, you know, Jenny just coming in and they're all being like, "Hi, Jenny," in her mind, it's all like they're all hitting on her, like Bet, Tina,
All of
Shane.
them.
Yeah, it is funny, like the way they do it, but
Interesting.
and because obviously it's 2003, there was a lot of the sunglasses. The
Friday vibes.
The sunglasses were, a real throwback.
I don't think the set looked that old though, really.
No.
Yeah.
It looked like it was that many years ago.
No.
I know. And I also was telling them about how obviously you see Bet and Tina in this episode trying to have a kid, and then now in Generation Q, like their kid is 17 and is like an actual character in Gen Q, which is like the reboot's name, so it's kind of...
That's cool.
Why did it change its name?
It still is the L word Generation Q, but they had to like change it a little bit because the company Showtime, they had sold the rights to the name, so they had to like tweak it a little bit. They have it back now though. So what? Any other thoughts going on?
The guy, I don't know what his name was. Jenny's boyfriend.
Tim.
I feel like he is like a typical like American like jock type. You know, like
Yeah,
a typical
yeah.
straight guy.
Yeah, like I was saying when we were watching that, this was still when they were like, oh, we don't know if this is gonna work. Like, there obviously never had been anything like this on TV. Like, they'd done Queer as Folk, but that was gay men. So they still were trying to, like, you know...
Test out the
Test it.
waters.
How
Yeah.
long's he in it for?
He's in just the 1st season. And then... And they like, made them have, like, male writers and stuff in the beginning. But then it just really went, you know,
really?
completely... Yeah. And then... Marina, the temptress, she also is only in the 1st season as well. So there was like a bit of a change up with things, and then there's a couple of other characters that come in, and there's big things that they change that obviously I think, like the character that was the tennis player, they killed her off in the 3rd season, and they gave her breast cancer, but like they literally killed her off in like 4 episodes.
Which one was that?
The
Just
one,
pretending to be straight at the party.
Oh wait, what was her name?
Dana.
Oh, Dana. Sorry,
Yeah.
Dana. Yes.
So-
I like her.
Yeah, they and people are still angry about it today.
Oh, no.
Why
but-
did they do that?
Just to like mix it up,
Don't
shake it up.
ask. Yeah. And then, but in the bar in Generation Q now, that bar is called Dana's that
Oh,
Shane
yes,
has.
I've seen you talk about it.
Yeah.
Oh, my drink.
Yes.
Oh my god, it's like a light bulb moment. Now we
It all
get
makes sense now.
I
my head now. Is that
Yeah.
named after her because of her being killed off?
Yeah, well,
It's like a homage.
the bar in there is called so we're just saying like
Makes sense.
we're at the bar.
Okay, and when do they have the child? Like how much longer was it into it?
Well, it gets really like complicated because Bet and Tina. Well, Bet cheats on Tina.
Oh, I feel like I should watch it.
I feel like I might
Maybe you
start
should- I
watching
think you
it.
should watch it.
Yeah.
What you say about
Yeah.
Yellow Jackets? I know we're not. This isn't to do with that, but you say about Yellow Jackets.
Yeah. Oh, Yellow Jackets. There's only one season of that, but I do actually think that because like
I feel like
It's
it's,
like
kind of like
Sex
an
and the
easy
City.
watch.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah, I
kind
think
of an
it's an
easy
easy
watch.
watch.
It's not like
Yeah.
it's not like a chore to watch.
Yeah,
Is
I
it? It's
agree.
like an
Yeah.
easy watch, and it's kind of like
Yeah, I agree.
yeah.
and there is like lots going on. It's never boring.
Yeah.
There's 6 seasons, but there's only 12 episodes in each season.
Yeah.
And then there's the two new seasons of the reboot. But in the reboot, like I've got it on the screen.
Oh, I recognise some of these faces.
I'm just showing them the the orange picture from season 2. So like obviously Bet, Alice, and Shane, and then these are all that's Bet and Tina's kid,
Oh right.
and then these are all new characters,
Ah, I
So-
see.
and they like incorporate it. So
Yeah.
like these two like work for Alice, and so that it kind of.
Like flows.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people would say that they haven't, because the one of the biggest things about the show, and I mean, you only just saw one episode, but the whole thing is like Friends, them all hanging out
Yeah.
in the planet, like that's the biggest.
So the
Central
planet's
appeal.
like their central perk.
Yeah, but this Gen Q like hasn't like the Bet, Shane, and Alice thing is still really like it's the same. It's the
Yeah.
old show. Like
Yeah.
it feel when those three are together, it just feels because they're executive producers for the show too, so they know their characters really well. But the new characters and the old characters in the reboot, it hasn't quite got that same. Yeah. So.
Interesting. Yeah, I like Shane, but I mean, I like Shane because I like her and Ray Donovan. I feel like she's kind of the same character though in all. I mean,
Yeah.
like she's kind of just got that like aloof. Is that the right word? Aloof. Like she's just kind of like whatever. Like
Yeah.
she just doesn't care. Like whatever.
It's kind of funny though because Shane and Alice, they're like from filming the show, they became like best friends in real life, and they have like a podcast together. And you think like, oh, the actress is like the character because she plays like a similar character,
She's
but
not.
she's not at all.
I've not seen her like in not in character, so I don't know what she's like.
She's married, but she just like binge watches TV at home, and like she's
Is she in the Ray Donovan film?
yeah.
I'll have to see if it's on my box.
Yeah, I think it just came out last Sunday on Showtime.
But I know I do like Shane, and who else did I like? Bet and Jenny.
Yeah,
Although I can see what you mean about her being
Yeah.
annoying.
it is
Not
like
annoying,
a
but
weird,
that thing of like, it's just a bit like predictable, isn't it?
Yeah. It is odd because of just you seeing one episode, like especially because they still are, it's the first episode.
Yeah.
They're still like
Finding their feet.
yeah, and then like a lot of, even though Alice and Shane didn't get too much screen time,
Yeah.
like they become like way
Become-
bigger
yeah,
yeah,
characters.
Like
and-
main character, like more main character.
yeah, so it changes and stuff, but
I like it.
I think you should watch
I
the
feel
first
like
season.
we could watch the
What do I
first
watch
season
it on?
and then we could come back and do like another.
Yes,
and then do
okay.
your first season
How do
review.
we watch it?
I'll have to see if it's on my.
I'm pretty sure it's on
It'll be on-
Would
the
it be
bar.
on YouTube?
Yeah.
There's only clips really on YouTube because it's Showtime,
Sky?
so they're really strict. It's definitely on Sky.
Okay, I'll have a
Yeah.
look.
Yes.
That
would be like a fun project, and we can come back and.
yeah, I would be really
Because I'll watch it. Gareth would be like,
interested
you
to
are
see that.
definitely.
It would be really funny I definitely, the later seasons, I'd love to hear what you think.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah,
No,
but
I thought
Yeah,
it was,
I'm gonna watch another one.
I thought it was an
Get
easy
sucked
watch.
in.
Like it was like interesting and it was like not
Yeah.
boring. It wasn't boring. I wasn't
No, it
bored.
wasn't flat.
it is. I mean, obviously, I'm
Yeah, it
very
wasn't flat.
partial.
It was like
but-
kind of
Yeah, it was like an easy watch.
yeah, it was, but it was like it's kind of like intrigued me
Mhm.
to kind of watch more.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. It's good.
Mm.
And then remember, I think I said this to you before. Sarah Shahi,
Yeah.
who was in Ray Donovan. She
she was
comes
in Ray
next
Donovan?
season. Yeah, because they said, I remember them saying in their podcast there was an episode
She
where
was?
I think it was only like one
I
episode.
don't
Maybe she
remember
was
her,
in.
But then I suppose I wouldn't like
Yeah,
connect her to like to Sex Life.
because she came on as a guest on the podcast and she was
Oh, I
like,
love her.
oh, to kind of, you know, like wink at the audience. They said that when they met, they kind of like held
Who did?
their like look for like a
Who
few
did?
Sarah Shahi and Shane.
Oh, really?
So that it could be like, you know, that kind of like
Yes.
look. But she comes next season.
Yes.
So she's on it then.
Oh, okay. Maybe I should just keep watching because I do like
Yeah.
her.
Yeah, you should.
Let's do it.
And then
Let's.
report back. So to be continued.
Yeah, I definitely would watch more. I would definitely watch more.
They're
It's
gonna-
like an easy watch. Like I said, it's just an easy.
Yeah. There's not crazy
Watch.
amounts of episodes.
Yeah, that makes it more kind of manageable. When you've got like a season, it's like 20 something
Yeah.
episodes. It's like, ugh.
Yeah.
But if it's more episodes, then it's.
And there's lots of really good guest stars. Sometimes, like, some of the people you're like, whoa, like,
Snoop Dogg.
yeah,
Dogg.
look out for Snoop Dogg's on a few
I'm looking forward to
episodes.
seeing Snoop Dogg getting high.
You don't have to wait too long to get to him.
That's so funny. No, I enjoyed
Yeah.
that, and yeah, to be continued.
So, thank you for joining us on the
Thanks for
channel.
having us.
We loved having
Thanks
you.
for having us.
And they're gonna report back with
Round 2.
season 1 wrap up and see what they think.
Yes.
Because especially the first season finale,
Mhm.
there's a lot going on. The first season finale, a lot of people say is the best episode of the
Of the
show.
whole season. The
Um,
whole season, or the whole.
Of the whole show.
Oh.
I think an episode in season 5 beats it, but a lot of people say the first season finale. It's very high stakes. And actually one of the people that is a not very popular character just got weirdly done and is being put up on charges of like some cryptocurrency scam. And it's
Someone
like-
from the show.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
yeah, I guess it's like a guest
Oh,
star,
right.
but it's someone that like most fans of the show don't like. So everyone was like, she's finally going to jail for her crimes of the L word.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's funny, but yeah. So we loved having you on the channel. Thanks so much.
Thanks for
joining
having us. Thank you.
Yeah, if you want to follow Katie and Claire, I'll put their social media in the description box.
Yes. That's so funny. Amazing.
Thanks for having us.
Thank
So
you.
thanks, guys.
Bye.
We'll see you
Bye.
next time. Bye.
I feel like a famous person.
Where are we looking?
In the circle.
Oh, so not okay.